Who are you?
That's not the first question. A Dominican is called to give his life to God and to receive it back from God every day through others.
I think a Dominican today is in many ways what a Dominican always has been, imitating Christ, the teacher and the preacher, the one who went out to spread the message that he himself received from the Father.
A Dominican is a human being who reads and learns what God teaches and who spreads this to others in love and joy.
I come from Staffordshire in the English Midlands, which is where I discovered religious life, and that's the life I lead now.
A certain Dominican friar was there giving a talk, and I remember he said that when you look at the cross, it's like looking at love on a broken projector. And then when you fix the projector, it looks like the resurrection. And that was just one of these moments that stuck with me. And so I approached the priest afterwards, asked if I could find out more about this group of men who study and preach what they study.
Well, our world needs Dominicans because our world needs God. And as friars, we're called to be channels of the love of God. We're called to help people come to know God.
I think we always need preachers who can straddle the lines, the worlds of theology and pastoral care.
A Dominican must be open to God in order to open this God to others, to give an account of the hope that is in him, in order that this hope may enlighten the minds and hearts of all who hear him.
I feel called to preach Christ crucified, both through my words and in my life, and to help people see that they are loved, that they are lovable, and that they are beloved children of God, and to help them see others as beloved children of God.
At Blackfriars, Oxford, we study philosophy and theology, why we need salvation and how God saves us.
We attend lectures, but the heart of the teaching happens one-to-one in tutorials, in which each of us will discuss and debate an essay we've written with the tutor.
The formation here at Blackfriars is rigorous, fully rooted in the writings and the thought of St. Thomas Aquinas. Thomas is used as a lens, as a foundation with which to engage with the wider world in terms of philosophy and theology.
There are people who not only don't know anything about Christianity, they don't know anything about God. And we have to help people have a glimpse of the truth so that they might ultimately come to know the truth himself, which is Jesus Christ.
The truth hasn't changed, the gospel hasn't changed, the urgency of the gospel hasn't changed, but we live in a culture, in a society with certain kinds of needs, and so following Christ the preacher and St. Dominic, we adapt ourselves in order to preach into the world we live in today.
Well, after over 50 years, it may sound naive or stupid. It could be. But I get up with the same enthusiasm as I did 50 years ago. It's that, not that I do everything well, but everything is worthwhile because it's all contributing to a very worthwhile project for the Dominican order, Christianity. And so everything I do, I don't have to think of, why do I do this? It's crystal clear and also enjoyable.